Hello everyone, welcome to HW News. Today we are going to talk about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Dhaka visit and the statement he made during the visit. But before that, if you're watching this video on YouTube, then please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you like this video and you comment below the video. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, then please like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Let's now begin with today's video. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Dhaka visit was in news for various reasons. Primarily because it is the first visit of the Indian Prime Minister to a foreign country post-pandemic. Secondly, Prime Minister was taking part in Bangladesh's 50th year Independence Day celebration. But there is one more thing for which this trip is being talked about, and that is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's statement. PM Modi arrived in Bangladesh yesterday. He was received by his Bangladeshi counterpart Sheikh Hasina. From the airport, he went straight to National Memorial. He paid tribute to the soldiers who lost their lives in the Bangladesh war. He met people of Indian origin and also interacted with the Indian community over there. In the evening, Prime Minister Modi took part in the Bangladesh's 50th independence celebration, that is the National Day of Bangladesh. He took part in that, and speaking at this event, he praised Indira Gandhi for helping liberate Bangladesh. He also spoke about how Indian soldiers led their lives in the Bangladesh Liberation War in 1971. Now, during this speech, he made a statement that has sparked a debate back home. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday said that Bangladesh liberation was one of his first protests and that he spent some time in jail for his activism as well. He said, and I quote, "I must have been 20 to 22 years old when me and my colleagues did a satyagraha for the freedom of the people of Bangladesh." He said this at the event. He further added that, "I tell this to people of Bangladesh with great pride. The freedom struggle of Bangladesh was a significant moment in my journey too. My colleagues and I had done a satyagraha in India and I was in my early 20s. I even had the opportunity to go to jail during the satyagraha for Bangladesh's struggle for freedom." Listen to what PM Modi actually said.
बांग्लादेश की आजादी के लिए संघर्ष में, उस संघर्ष में शामिल होना मेरे जीवन के भी पहले आंदोलनों में से एक था। मेरी उम्र 20-22 साल रही होगी जब मैंने और मेरे कई साथियों ने बांग्लादेश के लोगों की आजादी के लिए सत्याग्रह किया था। बांग्लादेश की आजादी के समर्थन में तब मैंने गिरफ्तारी भी दी थी और जेल जाने का अवसर भी आया था। यानी बांग्लादेश की आजादी के लिए जितनी तड़प इधर थी उतनी ही तड़प उधर भी थी। यहां पाकिस्तान की सेना ने जो जघन्य अपराध और अत्याचार किए, वो तस्वीरें विचलित करती थी। कई दिन तक सोने नहीं देती थी। गोविंद हल्दर जी ने कहा था, एक সাগর রক্তের বিনিময়ে বাংলার স্বাধীনতা আনলে যারা, আমরা তোমাদের ভুলব না, আমরা তোমাদের ভুলব না। यानी जिन्होंने अपने रक्त के सागर से बांग्लादेश को आजादी दिलाई, हम उन्हें भूलेंगे नहीं, हम उन्हें भूलेंगे नहीं।
Now, while PM Modi has said that he was a part of the struggle for the liberation of Bangladesh, this is probably the first time that PM Modi has publicly spoken about this part of his life. As soon as he made the statement, it sparked a debate back home. Congress questioned the claim made by PM Modi, whereas BJP is trying to corroborate PM Modi's statement. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh questioned the Satyagraha claim after historian Srinath Raghavan said on Twitter, and I quote, "The claim that anyone did Satyagraha for the freedom of Bangladesh and were arrested is too ridiculous to require refutation." BJP IT cell chief Amit Malviya, however, refuted the Congress and a section of historians questioning the Satyagraha and said on Twitter, "Was Prime Minister Modi part of Satyagraha organized by Janasangh for recognition of Bangladesh?" Question mark. Yes, he was. A citation awarded by Bangladesh itself to Vajpayee ji speaks of the rally. PM Modi, in a book authored in 1978, also wrote about going to Tihar during Bangladesh Satyagraha. The citation, which Malviya shared on Twitter, is titled Bangladesh Liberation War, Honor for Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. It reads, "A highly respected political leader and a former Prime Minister of India, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, played an active role in support of the liberation war of Bangladesh. As president of the Bharatiya Janasangh and a member of the Lok Sabha, he took various steps towards that end. In an editorial column of the organizer, Shri Vajpayee welcomed Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's historic declaration of Bangladesh's independence and called upon the government of India to recognize the government of Bangladesh and provide necessary assistance to the freedom fighters. To press the demand for Indian government's expedited support to Bangladesh's liberation war, Janasangh held a Gana Satyagraha during 1st to 11th of August, and their volunteers organized a huge rally in front of the Indian Parliament House on 12th of August 1971. Shri Vajpayee took a firm stand at national and international levels for the cause of Bangladesh and its striving people." Now, tagging the Prime Minister's remark, Shashi Tharoor, another Congress MP, also said that international education, RPM, is giving Bangladesh a test of India's fake news. The absurdity is that everyone knows who liberated Bangladesh. However, he later apologized for his tweet. The Congress leader had tweeted indicating that PM Modi did not acknowledge former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's contribution to liberating Bangladesh in 1971. Apologizing for his erroneous remark, Tharoor later said that on the basis of a quick reading of headlines, he had tweeted that everyone knows who liberated Bangladesh, implying that PM Modi had omitted the acknowledgement of Indira Gandhi. However, it turns out that PM Modi in fact talked about Indira Gandhi, so he said sorry. But this did not lead to the full stop to the discussion. In fact, #LieLikeModi started trending on Twitter in few hours of PM Modi making the statement. Memes and jokes started doing round on social media platforms. However, the BJP claimed that PM Modi himself has written about his arrest during Bangladesh Liberation Movement in India. PM Modi in 1978 wrote a book called Sangharsh Ma Gujarat, chronicling the years in Gujarat under emergency that was imposed by former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. While for the most part, the book discusses about emergency and the incidents surrounding it, apparently the back cover of the book also includes a reference to PM Modi's participation in the Bangladesh Liberation Movement. But this is not the first time that PM Modi has been trolled for such claims. Earlier, he was trolled for a chapter in the book Bal Narendra, which was supposed to be based on the life of PM Modi. The story goes something like this. Some boys play in Vadnagar town, Mehsana, when their ball falls into the Sharmishta lake, which is full of crocodiles. One of them, Narendra, jumps in, swims to the ball and picks up a baby crocodile on the way. He takes it home to his mother, who tells him about the pangs of separating a mother from its child. The boy then puts the crocodile back into the water. Now, this story is depicted in the 45-page comic book Bal Narendra. Before that, there was another controversy over PM Modi's claim that he sold tea at Vadnagar railway station as a 6-year-old. There were claims that Vadnagar railway station was in fact built in 1973 and thus PM Modi as a 6-year-old could not have possibly sold tea at the railway station. However, the claim was found to be untrue. A Boom Live report reveals that Vadnagar railway line did exist well before 1973. The line was operational since 1887. So PM Modi had also been questioned about his degree in the political science stream from Delhi University. Several RTI went unanswered about PM Modi's degree certificate. So this is not the first time that PM Modi has been questioned over the claims that he has made. Well, do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. A very small appeal to all of our viewers before I take your leave. We have launched a membership drive on our YouTube channel HW News English to support the journalism that we do, to support the endeavor of ours in the field of journalism. Please do support us. Click on the join button and you will get to know about the levels of membership that we offer. The perks and benefits of this will be explained to you in the video that is following. So please do consider paying us. Please do click the join button, do join the membership and support us. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here, you can be our supporter by paying rupees 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying rupees 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our Super Supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.